Our Trappin fool. Gonna test out my Tactacam 4.0 wide this morning. Gonna have it mounted on my chest here, running a beaver line. Got one trap out here. I had a beaver in it a few days ago in a leg hold. Lost him, so now I've got an educated beaver I'm dealing with out here. So figured I'd test out my 4.0 wide this morning and see how it does on the line here. So get mounted on my chest here and we'll get moving here. Got a little bit of a walk here, but I want to see how this looks. Give this thing time to have some footage to see how it does while I'm moving around. I'll be moving the camera back and forth a little bit to show other things, hopefully. But if you look across the pond here, over that way, there's some target stands. There's a run just to the left of that. That's where that beaver's staying. But straight across where the geese are, there was an old lodge area years ago, and over by the bridge on the other side, on the right hand side, it was the other lodge where they were staying. I took two big beavers out of here. Both of them were around 50 pounds, 55 pounds, about 2 years ago. Now we've got another one that's moved into the area. Cut down their apple tree and a pear tree, little saplings that were about 3 inches in diameter they had grown. So they decided they didn't want it in here anymore. Get it out now. The problem is back by the bridge, it goes back into another backwater there, and there's probably 5 acres of water back there yet. I'm not exactly sure how much there, but he could have spooked and went into there for a while, and that's not there, so I can't get back there to him, so it's a waiting game here. And a spooked beaver, they can hole up for a couple weeks in their hole too before they come out again. So getting a little bit of beaver education, I guess, if you will, today on this too. So, well, there go a couple woodies. See how this does picking them up out there. A lot of water here. It's way up. We've had a pretty wet spring this year. And this whole thing is at the clay bottom. So it's just holding the water. It's not really leaking through or anything. They do have it dammed up down here, and need to open it up a little bit more, but I asked them not to do that till I'm done trapping in here. When it comes to beaver trapping, especially with leg holds, your trap will come up out of the water if they're draining the water on you and stuff. So you need a pretty stable water level. But I don't have any leg holds out here anymore. I pulled that one. But tomorrow I'm away from my full-time job for most of the day, so I'll probably come back out here and put another one in here. Maybe we'll do that on the Tactacam here to see how it does. This is where he drains this down a little bit. You can see the I opened it up to drain it a little bit out. Alright, we have made it. Where the stump is where the run goes up into here. Looks like nothing has come through here. It's so hard to get that trap down where it needs to be. See, I've blocked off here so he can't get through here, and there's his run. If you can see the clear bottom here compared to the other spots here, how it's dark over here, dark water, dark bottom, then you've got all this nice sand here. That shows that this was a run that they were running back and forth on a lot. I think he might be spooked and not in this one. He's somewhere else right now. So I'll probably have to spend the time tomorrow when I'm not going to my full-time job to find him and get on him. I'll put a few more traps out then and get rid of him. But you can see I've got a 330 down in the bottom on the run here for when he did come through, but he hasn't been through yet. This one's been here a couple days. He's holed up somewhere else at this time, so it'll be a fun one. But a couple tools of the trade. My setters for setting these big 330s is big beaver traps. Saves wear and tear on your hands, and some people use ropes, and I've used ropes before. If I don't have one, have this with me because I forget this a lot. And the other thing is my hook here, snake hook if you will. I made it out of a golf club, old handle and a screw in for hanging your bike on in a barn. But it's great for reaching out, like grabbing a trap here to pull it up, or reaching out and grabbing sticks, or moving whatever you need to do. Or when you've got the sets down on the bottom, you got one in it, you can reach down on the bottom here, hook it and pull them up to you too. So a couple little tricks of the trade there that help out. Get turned around here, get this camera off my chest here real quick. So anyways, that's the my little beaver line I got out right now. It's actually a nuisance job, so I'll get him out of here yet this week. I got some other tricks up my sleeve. I just haven't showed my full hand yet, so we'll get him later. This was a Tactacam 4.0 wide. Hopefully you got a little bit of good video off of it. I did this yesterday, and unfortunately when I downloaded it to my phone I messed up and lost the video. So I had to redo it again this morning. But Tactacam 4.0, I'm talking normal talk right now, but right now I'm going to whisper a little bit just so you can hear the difference in this. The speaker in this is just unreal, and you'll probably hear the wind blowing across it now, and now I'm raising my voice a little bit more to talk, to get over the wind. But this microphone and these cameras are awesome. They're great hunting tools. I got this 4.0 to mount on my gun or my bow facing back at me, and I've got the 4.0 with the zoom on it to go out the other way for filming my hunts. So hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, Trappin' Fool out.